McReynolds in front of Chris Wyndham, trying to hold on. Coming out of turn number 4. Look at the run. Look at the run by Bobby Gerhardt. Gerhardt on the outside. 4 wide as they come into the tri-oval. Gerhardt coming through the tri-oval, and he'll win again. 8-time winner, Bobby Gerhardt.
Trouble as they pass across the start-finish line.
And that was courtesy of Speed. And we say thank you to them because that was the ARCA race from yesterday. And Gerhard wins it because Larry McReynolds, his son, runs out of gas in turn 4 there. And it was an interesting ARCA race, and a guy that had a vested interest in it. This is a guy we've had on the show before. He is entertaining and enlightening and just a great guy, and a story of a guy that can make it to the top. The one, the only Joe Denette of Joe Denette Motorsports. And Joe, good morning.
Good morning. How y'all doing?
Good.
Great. Well, let's talk about the ARCA race. First of all, you come in 6th with Dr. Gresham. Are you happy with that finish?
Oh, yeah, I was thrilled with it. I mean, I pretty much had a birthday party to go to, so I taped the race, but I watched the last, I'd say 30, 35 laps live, and I was on the edge of my seat the whole time, watching him progress up through the field. When I saw it, he was in, I think, 12th.
Right.
And worked up to 9th racing. Then Daytona showed its side that a lot of the fans like seeing, where the crashes and all that happened.
So wait, you went to a
Owners, we don't like seeing that because it costs money.
I got a question for you. You went to a birthday party instead of watching your own car race at the ARCA race? It must have been someone important.
It was my mother's 80th birthday.
Okay,
so
there you go. All right. Well,
there
that's
you
the
go.
only thing you can
My
trump
mom's
that.
90th is next week, and I'm going to that, but I'm still coming back to sit next to this
lucky
ball-headed
me.
guy. Hey, Joe, let's talk about your history in racing. I mean, let's go back to 2009? You purchased some lottery tickets, didn't you?
Yeah, I purchased $23 worth of lottery tickets pretty much on my way to pick up my brother from the airport so we could go to the Richmond race. And right before we left to go to the race the next morning, I looked and I hit the numbers, hit all of them, hit the mega ball number for $75.6 million.
Good for you.
That was a good drive, wasn't it?
Yeah. Why $23? Why $23, not 25 or 22?
Well, I'd pick 3 numbers based off of different race numbers, NASCAR numbers and all that. Guys I like, and one ticket would be the guys that are retired, and one would be the former champions numbers, just off-the-wall numbers. Then I'd get $20 worth of tickets that were computer picked.
Okay.
Well, none of my race numbers hit. The computer picked it for me, so there was no skill involved whatsoever in getting those numbers.
And one of your first reactions was, I'm going to buy a race team?
No, actually, one of my first reactions was, I don't ever have to worry about working again. That was the first. That was the first reaction.
Did you give a 2 weeks notice, or did you just not show up on Monday?
No, actually, I had been laid off since January of the year before, and I was living off my 401 money and money I had put back and all that. So it was getting ready time to start going beat the bush and look for work.
Right. Wow.
And you win it. And what determined what kind of race team you were going to buy? Did you say, I'll go Camping World Truck Series? What made your mind up?
I've always been a big race fan. Always. Loved going to the races, doing the tailgating thing, the whole 9 yards. Personally, I drive a truck. I've got several cars and SUVs. My favorite is my truck. And ever since they put the trucks on the track, I've loved them. And that drew me more towards the Cups or the trucks rather than the Cup cars. That, and it's a whole lot less expensive. And in my opinion, I think the competition level is anybody can win in the trucks. There's at any given time, any driver can go across victory lane. In the Cups, it's generally the same 10, 12 drivers that are always up front, always in the spotlight. So the new guy, the new team, it's hard for them to get a foot in the door and compete at that level. Competition-wise, it's great. I mean, it's more of a level playing field, and the guys, it's a lot of the younger guys are trying to get a start, and they want to make a name for themselves in order to get to that level to where they make the big money.
Yeah, and now you've got Ron Hornaday driving for you in the Truck Series, do you not?
I do. That was when Ron signed on with us. That was one of the best things that I could say happened to us.
Uh-huh.
We have a proven winner, a proven champion, sitting behind one of the wheels of our trucks. And I feel like every race, going to it, we have the opportunity to win.
Uh-huh.
Every one of them.
Now, if people want more information about you or your race teams, because you have several, is there a website they can go to?
Yeah, actually there is. They can go to joedenettemotorsports.com.
And let's spell Denette for them if you don't mind.
DENETTE.
All right.
And you still have most of that $75 million?
Oh, well, after the government got their share of it.
Well, they needed that.
Hey, they get a share of everybody's money, whether it's coming in or going out.
Right,
they get theirs.
Exactly.
And they get theirs first.
Yeah.
I got to ask you one final question as we head to break. Boots, was not a big fan necessarily of Danica in the sport. What do you think of Danica now in the NASCAR series?
I look at it as she, in my opinion, she's just like every other driver. She has to prove herself.
Yeah.
She has to, and actually, she has to prove herself more because she's going into pretty much the boys' club.
Mm-hmm.
It's the good old boys, and the women really haven't fared great in NASCAR. It might be because of the opportunity